Ladies and gentlemen, we move forward and we stay in the men's heavyweight division for our next matchup, which involves men at opposite ends of the age and experience spectrum. Let's welcome the first of our athletes now to the stage. He is the signature arm wrestler of his continent. Welcome, representing South Africa, the reigning South African national champion, Terence Opperman!
Terence Opperman from South Africa, coming back to arm wrestling since the last time he pulled was 7 years ago on big international stages. Been making his debuts back on Arm Wars. Now on East versus West stage was the rising star of Rino Masic from Croatia. We will see an experienced arm wrestler facing the youth and the future.
His opponent, at only 18 years of age, has an unbelievable resume. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the reigning champion of Croatia, the multiple EAF European champion, and the multiple WAF champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the new blood, Rino Masic!
My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about the future of arm wrestling, how could you not mention the 18-year-old phenom from Croatia? What an absolute stud. Even in the press conference, you would never know he wasn't 28 years old and hadn't been here 15 times. And then he started telling us, not only did he win the junior national world championships, but went on in the same week to win the senior event. We have not maybe seen anyone the likes of this that is over 200 pounds ever.
That is true. Last time we saw someone doing this well was Andrei Pushkar, and what a legacy he built. Rino Masic is 20 years younger than Terence Opperman. I'm looking at all the stats, they're practically identical. Rino 1 centimeter taller, and the arm size of the bicep is 1 centimeter bigger from Terence Opperman. Terence has the experience, and I'm joined by Neil Pickup, who knows Terence Opperman very, very well.
I do indeed, mate. Age and experience he has. Does he have the venom? And the young Croatian.
Just goes to the side. Easy win for Rino. Not even a strap. Rino is so explosive and so great at pulling every style he needs. Like I said, he can top roll, he can go to the side, he can lose the wrist if he wants to. And that wasn't even his main or signature move, the press.
Look at the protection on the wrist and hand.
Boom.
Unbelievable. Guarded with the back pressure, drove hard to the side, real commitment, and a continuous turn to defend that pronation. Weapon.
Definitely the biggest star we have seen from Croatia in ages right now. Rino Masic, out of nowhere, very committed. As I saw in press conference, speaks well, presents himself well, very professional, takes this as serious as anyone else on the planet. This is his life. He has made his goal to be one of the greatest pullers in arm wrestling history, and he is on his way. Round 1 is in the books, and it was an easy victory for Rino Masic.
Now, Terence Opperman will be needing to draw on all of that experience. What can he do now to change the game? One thing absolutely evident, he's now extremely aware of the threat represented by this young Croatian. Needs to make sure that he keeps that hand high. And look at the change straight away. Rino Masic, not going to give you the same look. He is changing things up.
Coming way more forward with the shoulder. I might think we might see a press right now, even from the Opperman. Look at him.
Opperman, totally different position. Moves
position.
left.
He wants the strap. He definitely wants the strap.
Drops the shoulder.
This is going to be a press from Rino.
And a massive kicking back counter top roll from Opperman. First in. Who has most? Oh, the speed!
Wow!
Wow! Woo! Connection, Ray.
This will be looks like it will be the fastest match on this card. Rino Masic just showing us that he is definitely worthy of 4 European titles that he got like a month ago. Insane.
Look at that again on the replay. Literally no margin for error, no opportunity. And one thing you can say here, Ray, we've seen 2 very young, very powerful athletes in Batcho Saganashvili, and now we see it from Rino tonight. It is evidence that when you've got the experience at the young age and the speed, the clinical attacks that we're seeing tonight, evidence that there is a new breed coming, mate, and it is a strong breed.
Definitely. There's arm wrestling training gates have been open, so more people will just dedicate themselves. And no one dedicates themselves more as Rino Masic. Pretty much trains every day. Goes through brutal training to produce the results he's producing. He's been absolutely insane since he was 16 years old, committed to arm wrestling, and we see a display of it. I feel we might see a top roll on the last one.
You know what? I was just going to say, Ray, what's really good to see here in this match, whilst it's been fast, it's been dominant, we've seen both arm wrestlers very prepared and very ready to try something different immediately. Go through that technical range, go through that technical repertoire, and we're seeing it again right now. Both men adopt that different setup position. Rino Masic looking push hard to the center there, and Opperman, happy to oblige, doesn't want to meet this guy for power, but the speed and explosivity from Rino is something to behold.
Round number 3, we will see, again, a different setup from Rino every time. This time, he might even try either a good clear top roll or a full-on hook. We'll see.
That hasn't been even like the hook may come, mate. I think this guy's looking to make a statement.
Definitely, definitely.
Will he slow down?
There's been talks about Bacho.
Can you contemplate a match between Batcho
Let's make it
Saganashvili?
happen. Let's make it happen.
Here we go. Watch what comes out of the back. Masic goes for that. Oh, a little bit more interesting now. There's the power of Terence Opperman, and he collects a little. Masic aware of that, much better from Opperman. The power still there for the South African. The press attempt from Masic,
Both
showing that he can grind.
Coming forward with their shoulders, Rino transitioning to a press. Very good defense from Terence Opperman, protecting his pronator very, very well, but giving up too much of his bicep. Let's see how close Rino is to finishing.
That was to the bank for Masic, and
it is a pin. It is a pin. Wow. That was a great round.
Rino Masic of Croatia with an absolute masterclass. Great stuff there. And Terence Opperman in that last round got to show a little bit of the teeth that made him a champion. I'm sure will again. Fantastic display of arm wrestling throughout the rounds. We saw that blistering top roll from Rino Masic in round number 1. Every angle covered there, an absolute clinic on how to top roll your opponent put on from the young Croatian. Big change up for the second pin with an astronomically powerful press, just dove on the arm of the South African. No margin for error whatsoever from Terence Opperman. Tried to finish hard in that third round. We're seeing it right at the end of the round there, but what we were aware of is that Terence Opperman had a lot to offer when the match stopped and got arm on arm. Just not quite enough. Let's go down to stage to Ray Lipinge.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rino Masic. Absolute unit, 18 years old, has been making waves in Europeans and in world, and today showed us finally on East versus West stage. How does it feel to get this win?
Absolutely amazing. I just feel so grateful for Engin, of course, for inviting me. Thank you so much. And for my whole team, my family, my friends, everybody for supporting me. And without their support, this definitely wouldn't be possible.
You're definitely a superstar. I've been seeing you grow in arm wrestling every year. So first 2 rounds, the speed was the factor. You absolutely killed them with your speed. The last round, what happened there?
I kind of messed up a little bit. The first 2 rounds, I went specifically on 1 point, and I was fast and correct. but I kind of got a little confident and then I messed up, but that's a good lesson for next time.
Looked like he was very good in that position, but you did your best to finish this match 3-0. What is next for you? Who do you want?
I would like to face Bacho Saganashvili, of course, Sandris Sedish as well, Shedis, and really anyone who Engen finds worthy.
Rino and Bacho, that's the match everyone wants to see. Rino Masic, ladies and gentlemen.